you wherever you are, but I feel like this isn't working out when you're driving. I know you may think that it's possible to focus both on me and the road, but I just don't feel the same way. I think we should spend time away from each other when you're driving. It's for the best.
Visit StopTextStopWrecks.org. A message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, and the Ad Council.
Hi, Sean Callahan here of HuskerOnline.com, inviting you to join us here on 93.7 The Ticket every Saturday morning now. In our new time, we're on from 8 to 9 with the weekly Husker Online radio show. We'll give you the latest in recruiting. We'll talk about what's going on with both football, basketball, and we'll probably share a few stories from the inside. It's every Saturday morning right here on 93.7 The Ticket. It's the Husker Online radio show from 8 to 9 a.m.
On the Block with Strick and Austin.
Hey, he looked as advertised. He looked really good in the spring game. And because of that, we're going back to a bowl game this year, is what Husker fans are telling them. So I think the fans have a more realistic perspective, and I think this coaching staff has done a really good job of handling Dylan Raiola and the expectations around him.
Weekdays from 2 to 4 on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
This is Bree Fansteel, local race car driver. Join me and James Rowland every Sunday at 7 p.m. for The Finish Line, where we discuss off-road, on-road, and sometimes next-to-the-road racing on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Welcome into the Malone Radio Show, sponsored by The Post. Here are your hosts, Executive Director John Goodwin and Athletic Director Michael Hunter. The Malone Radio Show on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
How you come on the show, we just start laughing. Don't. Now, this sounds like our music this time. I don't know what was playing last week.
We in there.
This is 93.7 The Ticket. If y'all turned y'all radios down and y'all was looking for something else and you hearing my voice, this is 93.7 The Ticket.
The Malone Radio Show.
You dig? Who say that? You dig?
You dig? Who say that?
Who say that? Oh, I can't remember. We'll figure it out.
Who say that?
Looking at the wrong guy.
You dig? Oh, that's the brother that has the spot in Havelock.
Oh, Chubbs.
Chubbs, that's it.
Yeah,
That's
you
it.
dig?
Chubbs,
Okay,
like
big shout out, Chubbs.
You
Big
dig?
shout out. You
And
dig?
Chubbs be showing the moves out there too, man.
Hey,
He be twisting it all.
He be on there. He be on there.
Chubbs, big shots out to you, man. This is
He
not.
be on there.
Hey, look, listen. You know how we get started because you know what? We got a we have a
Special guest. We have a special guest.
special guest.
Yes.
But for those
special
who
guest.
don't know how we get started on the Malone Radio Show,
Yes.
93.7 The Ticket, we start off with our vision. You know what? We're going to do something.
Special guest.
He said special guest. Our vision is to create unity and prosperity throughout Lincoln while honoring our African-American heritage. And the mission
Heritage.
is to eliminate multi-generational poverty in Lincoln. And we do that with the holistic programs. Listen, it's late. I saw like Kevin. Listen, hold on, man. I did not know Kevin. I saw Kevin on Snapchat. Kevin, if you listening, man, I'm about to talk. I didn't know that they still wore choir robes.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Down south they do.
Man, I did not know that.
Yeah. Down south they do.
I said, is that a choir robe? I haven't seen a choir
Yeah.
robe in years.
Look like a curtain. I'm trying to tell you, down
No
south.
offense to all the choirs out there.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I haven't seen choir robes in a while. I don't even see a lot of choirs anymore.
Oh, look, down south, I'm here to tell you.
Maybe we need to go down south and stump and clap because I don't. They're obsolete now. You have a lot of praise teams, but there ain't no choirs. I haven't seen any choirs.
Well, look.
So if y'all still having choir rehearsal out there, if you hear the sound of my voice, let me know. I would like to come watch.
Somebody trying to tell you something.
Did you go to that one? Somebody trying to tell. Did you go to? That's how long it's been since Mike been in church. Hey, we gotta
For real.
for those who listen and have a church home for Michael. call in and give it to him. I know a few of them that he can go to. Oh man, it's been good. Listen, let me start off by saying that we are in the midst of something great.
Yeah.
Denver about to get beat. Let me just say that Denver is about to get beat. Now we normally don't talk sports. The Nuggets.
Oh, I don't care about that. I thought
And,
Broncos. We finna win the Super Bowl this year.
Who?
That owl.
I thought we was talking about the New Orleans Saints.
Them
You said New Orleans.
You know what? I can't say nothing negative about the Saints. My homeboy, big shout out to Coach Dub. He the receiver coach for the Saints. So I can't say I'm not going to. You might be on to something. That's all I'm gonna say.
You can't do it.
I'm not going to do it.
You can't.
Yeah, I'm not going to do it.
It will behoove you.
Yeah. I'm not going to do it.
Is the Saints gonna be good this year?
Yes.
Yeah, they should be.
You said they quick.
And the only reason I say this because I did see a couple of they trades. I didn't see their draft picks, but I saw a couple of their trades. They got some OGs coming in there that can play. And and if they can put it together, they're gonna be dangerous. Because Carr got a little group around them now.
You said a lot of ifs.
Yeah,
that's for any team though.
That's all. No, not the Broncos. I'm telling you, we going to the Super Bowl.
Oh, to the Super Bowl. I thought you said playoffs.
We are going
Techno Super Bowl. You talking about Tecmo? The Tecmo.
Ready down.
Bo Jackson was unstoppable in that game.
Unstoppable. If y'all don't know what we're talking about, Nintendo Tecmo Bowl.
Tecmo Bowl.
Bo
Still
Jackson.
got tournaments up in Green Bay. Still do it.
Really?
Yeah, let's still got the professional tournaments. We have Jeff Essink Farrells. He runs up there every year. Green Bay Tecmo Bowl.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Still alive and well.
Boy, I'm trying to tell you.
Look, Bo Jackson was a cheat. That was like you could not stop Bo Jackson.
I'm talking about 101 yards.
Yeah.
You kick off the Bo
Same
Jackson.
play every time.
Yeah,
Just run
yeah.
it. Run
Same
it.
play.
He make one move and hit the sideline. He gone.
Guess what I was watching the other day too? Double dribble.
That's
one of my favorite games.
Harrison, you probably don't know nothing about the double dribble.
Nah, not double
You
dribble.
don't know double
I know
dribble?
Tecmo Bowl, not double dribble.
Yeah.
You don't know double.
It's a classic.
That's the
It's a
best.
classic.
Look, that's when graphics was just hitting the scene of video games.
I was born in 99.
99?
So, yeah.
Oh man.
Oh man, you missed Aaliyah and everything. Aaliyah and oh man, Left
He was
Eye.
born in 99. Oh man.
You know who Aaliyah is,
I
right?
feel real old.
Harrison,
Aaliyah.
come on. Aaliyah.
You don't know who it
Aaliyah.
is?
Nah, movie? Actress?
Oh,
But she wasn't.
She was an actress.
A couple of movies too.
What is it? Romeo Must Die.
Yeah.
With Jet Li.
How old is she now?
Dead.
So there you go. No, I don't know.
That's what I'm-
But no, she was young when she passed though. She was only
okay.
She was only what, 21?
He was in her 20s. I know.
Yeah.
Oh,
She
geez.
passed
Yeah,
away in a
nah.
plane crash.
Yeah.
What's she famous for?
Singing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you ever heard the song "Rock the Boat"?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
the
that's
lyric.
Oh,
right.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's really her. Yeah. Everybody else is they you know.
Yeah.
She was the Beyonce before Beyonce.
True.
That's high claim. All right.
That
No,
was
no,
I can't
no.
very
disprove
high
it.
claim.
No, real. Look, I
The
don't know if
text line
y'all
is gonna be
into-
blowing
I
up.
don't know.
The
Look,
text line is going to be blowing up.
I don't know if y'all into that what's it, conspiracy theory stuff.
Mhm.
But
Oh.
yeah, she was Beyonce before Beyonce.
Yeah.
She had to get out of the way before Beyonce could do her thing.
She can sing, she can dance. I think she was a little Google her.
Yeah.
You Google Aaliyah. Listen, Aaliyah was the joint.
Yes.
Left Eye too.
Yeah,
Sometimes
she came on the scene at 15.
With
before she started burning down houses and stuff.
Not
That's
Aaliyah. The Left Eye burned down the
Yeah,
house.
Left Eye did some things before you was born, Harrison.
Yeah.
You missed quite a bit of excitement before you was
Yeah.
born.
Yeah,
It's all
so-
good though, man. It is all good.
Yeah.
You can always Google it and check these people out.
Yeah,
For
Those
sure.
check out. Looking at it right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Hey,
She was
She was
legit.
I'm trying to tell you, she was.
She looks like Beyonce before Beyonce.
I'm
Got a little
trying,
bit
to,
of that.
well, I'm trying to tell
Yeah.
you, boy, Beyonce ain't had nothing on Aaliyah.
No, I don't think so.
0%.
Aaliyah was on a path of greatness.
very talented. Yes.
Yes.
And she was the sacrifice.
Now hold on, Mike.
Now I'm gonna tell
He
you.
said, "Now hold on,
Now,
Mike."
look.
Now,
I'm
hold
trying
on,
to tell you. Like I said, I didn't know if y'all believe in the conspiracy theory, but she was. I looked at a lot of the stuff that
Mhm.
she was a sacrifice. You gotta. I'm telling you, it all adds up. bruh.
Some of the things with the plane crash didn't really add up. I will say that. So
Ain't nothing
And
there.
they
I'm not
did-
touching this.
Right. You don't want to. You don't want to touch it.
Hey, I'm trying to tell you. Look, you go outside, your brakes don't work.
Mike. This Mike.
I was trying to tell you, boy.
Mike Harrison gonna be like commercial break.
Right.
I was
Commercial
trying to
break like he
tell you.
had you on the other night. Mike
Look.
talking about babies in the car. He's like, up commercial break. Let's take a break right now. Hey,
Let's just shoot it to our sponsors right now.
man.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to tell you, but no, Aaliyah was the joint, man. She was legit. She was.
So
the
what
truth.
you're saying is, how did we get on Aaliyah? Was that me?
You got to the special guest when we've been talking about Aaliyah.
Man, that's right.
Yes,
I don't-
right.
How did
How did we
I
get
mean,
on there?
how did we get on Aaliyah?
Yeah,
I don't-
first call. Let us know how we got on Aaliyah. You might win something. Hello.
At the post. Hey, hey, we trying to figure this out. I mean, so we were talking about football.
Yeah.
And we end up talking
Bo
about
Jackson. We was talking-
Tecmo Bowl.
Tecmo Bowl. Oh, double dribble.
Yep.
it was double dribble.
And then you
yeah.
asked me. I don't know
Yeah,
how
because
she
we
came
started
to the
talking about the
equation.
graphics of double dribble.
How did that come about?
I don't know
I
because
don't
we,
know.
we
I
started
think-
talking about
no,
football as
he,
well.
He said he was born in 1999. I said,
Oh,
you
that's
missed that
right.
one.
That's right. And you
Yeah,
say you don't.
that's
So
what
you
it
missed
is.
a lot of stuff. Yeah, that's right.
New edition.
Yeah.
You missed that on
Yeah.
thing.
He also
Oh.
missed Y2K because that was a thing too in 2000. Remember all the
Oh,
computers?
yeah, it was. Yeah.
Yeah, I
They thought-
wasn't sweating it out.
Yeah.
Oh
I
yeah.
was good.
Yeah.
You weren't gonna
I'm
miss
trying to
nothing.
tell
You didn't miss nothing.
So you
What
born
was
in
the post at?
'99.
Yeah, 99.
So what Prince say? Party like it's 1999.
Yep.
You know
Mhm.
Prince, don't you?
Yeah, no. Prince.
Okay, all right. Now we on something.
Yeah, we doing some things over here on 93.7 The Ticket. We educating people on those who don't know who
Hey.
these people are.
Try to tell you.
And we got on, that's how we started talking crazy at that point, because he said the Denver Broncos was going to win, and you said the Saints was good.
The
What I-
Broncos
Wait,
was
wait,
What I
going-
will say,
Before we move on, you are a Chicago Bears fan, correct?
well, they called me sweetness, and I like to dance. Running the ball is like making romance. We have the goal since training camp to bring Chicago a Super Bowl champ. We're not
They
doing
not.
this because we're greedy. The Bears are doing it to feed the needy,
Ugh.
and we're not here looking for trouble. We're just here to do the Super Bowl.
shuffle.
That was for you, Jason Adams. If you're listening to this right now, that was for you. Yes, I am a Chicago Bear fan, and we're not going to talk about that. We have a special guest tonight, Garrison. Our special guest is Michael Thomas.
Thank you for having me.
Hey, we're not bringing that up tonight. Hey,
He was finna go in too.
oh, but yeah,
I
because
was.
he had all kind of things.
Yeah,
to
yeah,
say.
he had that hoo-ha. Yeah, buddy.
Michael, how you doing tonight, brother?
Doing well, brother. Thank you.
Michael Thomas, he's our special guest tonight on 93.7 The Ticket. We about to dive in deep with Mike. Mike don't even know what we're gonna talk about.
We showed it.
I have no clue.
Yeah. Just know this. I always got to put it out there. It is a blue fest tonight
Yes.
on the microphones, on the ones and twos.
yes.
The Sigmas have took over your airwaves, so please don't be alarmed.
We're Sigmas.
We're Sigmas. Absolutely.
Where'd that come from? Man, we should be getting something for what we're doing tonight. You know what I'm saying? We promoting Bad Boys 5. How many of them is it? 4.
Oh man.
We telling y'all to go Google Aaliyah
all
and play
kind of
some great
stuff,
music.
boy. Man,
Just
rock
don't-
the boat.
Yeah, just don't get into all that other stuff.
Yeah.
And tune in to 93.7 The Ticket.
Yeah, absolutely.
Daytime, weeknights, everything.
Yeah.
See how Mike came in and just brought that in.
Brought it on in.
Mike, let's get down to it. Let's
Okay.
get down to it.
Let's talk.
Let's try to bring this in full circle tonight.
Okay.
So, Mike, where are you from originally? How did you get to Lincoln, Nebraska? Let's start there, and then we're gonna work our way through some things.
Okay. So originally I'm from New Orleans, Louisiana, and I came to Lincoln in 2008
Mm.
for a job. And I was supposed to be here for 2 years, and it's 2024 and I'm still here. So
That happened to all of us.
That happened to all of us.
yeah, yep. So yeah, I'm a Southern guy in the Midwest. The Midwest has been very good to me. Met a lot of great people in Lincoln, including the two brothers I'm sitting here with. But yeah, it's just been a difference, right? A different culture, different region of the country. Learning how to drive in snow, learning how to dress for winter, all of those good things.
From New Orleans,
Yes, sir.
where that great food is.
Great food.
Great music,
The
great
seasoning.
people.
Oh man, the seasoning on that food is phenomenal.
Man.
Like I have not. It's phenomenal.
It
I had some man.
Look, I keep telling people this. Look, anybody out there who's been in New Orleans or whatever, it's this spot. I don't know what it's called, and I keep bringing this up. They serve potatoes like they serve bread. They bring potatoes to your table like it's bread.
Yeah.
Bro, I tell you
what
what,
that is?
It's just red potatoes.
those are the best potatoes
Yeah.
I ever had in my life.
No, where is it at? Because I've been to
I don't-
5 restaurants.
You could
out
you
there.
could pretty much get it at most places.
Yeah, I don't know. I was there for a conference one time and I went to a restaurant. Matter of fact, me and some more of the bros, I met down there and we went to a restaurant now and they brought out potatoes like it was bread. And the lady said, "Oh no, try the potatoes." I said, "I'm not gonna just eat no potato." The lady said, "Try the potato." I said, "All right, I'm gonna try the potato." Man, I tried that potato. I didn't even want to order no food. I just wanted potatoes.
Interesting.
Do you need seafood? Is that the one?
Is that might be?
Well, the first comment is potatoes to the table instead of bread.
Well,
Yeah.
look, I'm trying to tell
People
you.
know Dini Seafood.
I'm trying
if
to
you're
tell
in
you.
if you're in Kenner, you fly into Kenner. That's where the airport is in Kenner City, right? There's a place called Tasty Donuts. It's on Loyola Drive. It's a donut shop, but they also serve smothered pork chops, gumbo,
Ooh,
shrimp po' boys, oysters.
oh, well, I
you
need
know.
to go next time when you go because
Yeah.
when I went by myself. It's supposed to have been a conference, but I was doing Mardi Gras.
Oh, that's
And I would never do that again.
That's when you see the
Yeah.
demon.
Look, I saw this woman disappeared in Harrison. Look, this woman disappeared right in front of my eyes. Disappeared right in front of my eyes, man. No joke.
Did you have a daiquiri or you?
No,
Oh, yeah.
no, bro. I was listening to live jazz, and I'm gonna tell you something. I love listening to live music.
Yeah.
I love it. And so I'm just having a good time. This thing was over. We walking out. She looked back at me. I looked at her, and 2 people was in front of us as we was walking out the door. As soon as I got out the door, she was gone, like disappeared. I looked down both streets, across the street, everything. Even if she got into an Uber, I would have saw her get into the Uber and pull off. She disappeared.
Do you remember
And
where you were?
I was off of Bourbon Street.
Oh, okay, that says a lot then, because you were in the French Quarter. New Orleans is known as a haunted city. It's one of the. It's like you could do on a French Quarter haunted history tour, all that stuff. So it's
But he saw a ghost.
Yeah.
That disappeared right before us.
And he did not have a daiquiri or anything. He was just walking.
The crazy thing about it is this, though. That really made him cut his night short.
That's it.
Oh, you went back to the hotel?
I went back
He
to
went
the
back to the hotel.
I was done. They was like, let's go to the no.
But you're from Chicago.
Bro, it don't matter. It don't matter. I would rather walk down the alleys of Chicago than to run into that person again. It wasn't even
Well,
a
you
real
won't
person.
run into her. She disappeared.
She did, yeah, but bro, and it was, I can remember her face. That's what was crazy. And her eyes was like kind of slant. Man, look.
So
They was like, go find her. I was like, nah, bro.
But
I'm
you
going
were
back to the hotel.
You were there doing Mardi Gras, right? So there's tons and tons of people. So maybe she didn't disappear. Maybe
no.
you just lost her in the crowd.
No, it was no crowd.
Oh.
There was no crowd, bro. It was the weirdest thing. And I went back to the hotel. I went back to the hotel and
You
was
shouldn't have
like,
cut your night
and was like, Martin, now you may be down the street. I I was saying all kind of prayers in all different languages. I was like, look, man, we ain't doing this. We ain't doing this tonight.
Cut it nice short.
Curled up, had my pillow. I was like, oh no, I'm going to sleep.
That is nice.
I wasn't even sleepy, but I forced myself to sleep. You ever had one of them? Y'all remember that when y'all was kids?
So,
You taking you a nap. I ain't sleepy. Shoot, you about to force yourself to sleep.
Go to bed.
So New Orleans. So okay, so I don't know how we sidetracked. How did that happen?
You need a mediator.
New Orleans to Nebraska.
Mm-hmm.
Man. Okay. So
Florida in between.
Yeah. So what brought where were you doing? Were you in
When I moved to Nebraska, I was actually living in Orlando, Florida, and I was working for the state of Florida as a fiscal coordinator.
So you military?
I served 4 years in the Navy, yes.
Okay. Okay. So that's what made you get into the military?
For me, it was two things. One, I had received the academic scholarship to Dillard University, and it wasn't enough to cover the full tuition. And me being raised by a single mom, I had always had interest in the military. So a few members of my church, one person that went to the Air Force and another person that went to the Navy. So I talked to both of them, and it came down to those two things for me. So in my junior year, I decided I want to enlist in a delayed entry program for the Navy. And I wanted to travel too. I wanted to travel and go to school. So that's why I selected the Navy over the Air Force.
So benefits of joining the military. Because you have some of us that's out in the community that's trying to figure things out. Or they say, oh, military, I don't know if that's for me.
Well, you gotta ask, who's the president when you went in?
Who was the president? I went in I graduated high school in 1995. So I was in from 1995 to 1999. Shout out to 99. And I think it was Bill Clinton, I believe.
It was Clinton.
Was it Bill?
I
don't know.
It was Clinton.
Clinton.
It was Clinton.
90s. Bill.
I think it was Bill Clinton.
I don't know. It was Bush. It was the Bush.
It was Bill Clinton. Yeah.
Yeah, it was Bill.
He wasn't done until 93.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or excuse me, 01.
Yeah.
01? Okay.
Yeah, because he served 2 terms. Yeah.
Yeah. So it was Bill. So you was cool.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, like, I work for the federal government now, and I was in the military.
I say he was cool because Bill, that's frat.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, that's true.
You know,
that's true. But when you're serving, when you're serving in whatever branch you serve in, the commander in chief, whoever it is, whatever their particular brand of politics, you still do what you do as a member of the military. And for your question, as far as community members that might not necessarily know what they want to do, I think the military is a great option because, number one, there's incredible benefits. You have the GI Bill. You have the different branches have college funds depending on what job you decide to do. There might be bonuses attached to that as well. So, and you get to OJT, right, on the job training in whatever field you decide to go into. You get to practice that for 4 years. So it makes you attractive to employers if you decide, not to make a career out of it.
Right.
They told me my feet was too flat.
Now, what branch did you try for, though?
Air Force.
Oh, well, shout out to the Air Force, but the Air Force don't do much.
But here's the deal. It was it was Army first because my dad was in the Army. Thought about that, and I said, no, I'm going to the Air Force. They said my feet was too flat. 2001 September 11 happened, and they called me back, and they was like, "Hey, you still thinking about military?" I was like, "Oh no, I mean, it's too late. It's too late. It's too late.
Too late.
Don't call me now. That stuff's starting to happen."
Too late.
Look, we about to take a quick break, and then we're going to get right back into these questions with
They
Michael.
told me I had
Thomas.
to take a test.
So that's why you didn't. This is 93.7 The Ticket. We'll be right back.
RC's boxing production is proud to present the new prospects at the Complex. Come enjoy a show of Lincoln's best professional and amateur boxers on Saturday, May 25th at the Complex, the former location of Champions Fun Center. Doors open at 6 p.m. with first bout at 7 p.m. Learn more about the boxers and buy tickets at thecomplexlincoln.com. You won't want to miss this event. It's the new prospects at the Complex on Saturday, May 25th at 1555 Yolanda Avenue, right off of Cornhusker Highway.
Hey, it's me, your cell phone. We need to talk about something serious. I know you love me. I know you like using me wherever you are, but I feel like this isn't working out when you're driving. I know you may think that it's possible to focus both on me and the road, but I just don't feel the same way. I think we should spend time away from each other when you're driving. It's for the best.
Visit StopTextStopWrecks.org. A message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, and the Ad Council.
Are now open. These awards are the state's most prestigious awards for volunteerism, and we need your help to find outstanding volunteers from your region of the state. If you know a volunteer who deserves to be honored for their service, visit serve.nebraska.gov and click Nominate Now. Made possible by sponsors like Omaha Public Power District. Nominations must be submitted by June 1st. Paid for by Serve Nebraska, aired by the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
Finally, a good reason to have a smart house. Just say, Alexa, play 93.7 The Ticket, and we'll magically start playing. How's it work? Nobody knows. Don't ask questions.
This is Coach Bill Bush. You all know my passion for Nebraska. Having coached all over the country, I can honestly say there is no place like Nebraska. You know where there's also no place like? Midwest Bank. Midwest Bank has proudly served Nebraska for over 70 years, and they're located in 9 different communities. Midwest Bank is ready, willing, and able to meet all your personal, business, and agriculture needs. Your community, your bank, and mine, Midwest Bank. Find out more at Midwest Bank. Member FDIC.
It's the Elway Power Sports Customer Expo, May 10th and 11th. There will be giveaways and free food, half-price tires, and factory rebates as large as $2,500. Used inventory price to sell, parts and accessory specials too. Register for the John Elway football giveaway and get a chance in the money machine with a new vehicle purchase. Factory and aftermarket reps will be on site for the event. The Customer Expo at Elway Power Sports, May 10th and 11th, just south of I-80 on 27th Street.
Focus. Without the right focus, you don't know what you could be missing. And when you're driving, keeping things in focus could be the difference in preventing a tragedy. I'm Trooper Fitzgerald with the Nebraska State Patrol. When behind the wheel, driving deserves your full attention. Help keep Nebraska roads safe. Avoid distractions and keep your focus on driving. This message is presented by the Nebraska State Patrol and the NDOT Highway Safety Office.
On the Block with Strick and Austin.
It's, hey, he looked as advertised. He looked really good in the spring game. And because of that, we're going back to a bowl game this year, is what Husker fans are telling them. So I think the fans have a more realistic perspective, and I think this coaching staff has done a really good job of handling Dylan Raiola and the expectations around him.
Weekdays from 2 to 4 on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. Now back to the Malone Radio Show, sponsored by The Post on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Are back.
Quick commercial.
Quick commercial.
Shout out to the Post.
Shout out to the Post. Main man Jesse Foster doing his thing. If you haven't been to the Post, please visit the Post at 2001 N Street. I'm trying to tell y'all, if y'all let them know we sent y'all, might get a discount. I don't know. Never know what's in store. Might make a drink after your name or something like that there. He known for that. So, hey, go check him out.
And they also have really cool different theme nights.
Yes.
So he's doing a lot of innovative stuff. So definitely check the Post out.
Keep doing your thing, Mob. We are back with my main man and fraternity brother, Michael T. So, bruh, I know you said you was in the Navy. What really... Okay, there are different jobs in the Navy. a lot of people that I hear that go to the military or whatever, they do things that don't relate to things for when they get out. Like you have people building or they're
building bombs. Yeah, munitions.
Yeah. Understandable that stuff is needed in the military.
Mm-hmm.
But what makes someone want to do something like that when it doesn't transfer to the civilian life?
I think it's three things. One, personal interest. Two, how did they score on the ASVAB? Because based on how you
That
score on the
test,
ASVAB,
I'll tell you that. I
Yeah.
told you that why I ain't doing it. They
And
would have
then-
had me on the front line because it goes by low score, high score, right?
yeah, so the ASVAB is broken up into different parts, and they'll have a mechanical section, they'll have mathematics, reading, etc. And based on how you score on those parts, whoever your recruiter is may try to recommend or push you into certain fields. So it's very important that if you are considering going to the military, know that your recruiter is only going to tell you what you ask them. So my recommendation is definitely do your research.
Right.
Look at each branch, talk to all of the branches, because sometimes you might X out a branch of the military that you think doesn't interest you, but it really may speak to you.
Right.
So it's very important that you pick a branch, just like if you were to select a fraternity. You want to look at, or sorority, you want to look at which one fits you, not which one your parents, your uncle, whoever may have went into, but
Right.
which one fits you, because they're all different. They're all unique. They have, different things that they offer. So, I'm biased to the Navy, but the Air Force is amazing. Army's amazing. Marine Corps, Coast Guard, National Guard as well. People don't lump the National Guard in, but they also are really good as well. So you just have to find stuff that fits you. But I would say the biggest thing, do your homework, take your studies seriously, right? That's a big thing, because the ASVAB, all the stuff you're learning in high school, that's going to be on the ASVAB test.
Do the who the last people you said? National Guard. Do they got to take the ASVAB too? Or that's just people that get off the street and go?
No, I think
because they go every weekend or something, don't they?
Yeah, but I think everybody has to take the ASVAB.
Oh, okay.
But I can't. Anybody from the National Guard, put that in the chat and clarify. But I believe that if you're going in any branch of the military, you have to take the ASVAB test.
Gotcha. So 4 years in the military.
Mm-hmm.
What came after that?
After that, I went back to New Orleans and I finished up my education and graduated from the University of New Orleans with a Bachelor of Arts in Geographic Information Systems.
Magna cum laude?
No. I did have over a 3.0, but no, I wasn't.
Okay.
No, wasn't number one.
So what are today? What are you doing in these days?
So since 2008, for the last 16 years, I've been working for United States Citizenship and Immigration Service under the Department of Homeland Security umbrella, and I'm in upper management now.
Oh, you hush.
Yes.
That boy got that he got that hush job. You can't. It's top flight security.
Yes, but if immigration interests you, you can go to www.uscis.gov, and it has a lot of great information there. And if you're looking for federal employment, go to www.usajobs.gov, and you can see all of the offerings from all of the different federal directorates out there.
Oh, and there y'all go. Y'all got the plug.
Yeah.
Y'all got
So
the
you'll be
plug.
open to have when we having job fairs at the Malone Center and around the city, you all will be able to come through and represent your agency.
Yes, sir. Yes, we already got it cleared. So once you guys have a space, we'll be happy to come and have the public come to get to know, because I think representation is important. Specifically in immigration, it's important that there are people in immigration to represent the population that we serve. And the United States is a melting pot of a lot of different people. So
y'all need a class on how to read them job descriptions. That's what y'all need a class on. Don't know no regular civilian understand that stuff. Got a G9 12 W3-14. I don't know if I'm qualified for that.
Yeah, that's custodial.
Oh,
So,
okay.
You just got to read between the dash. You got to read between the dash. You gotta
don't mess with my 77. My 77.
Mike talk about the front lines. He come from Kansas City. That bud from Kansas City. He all about front lines.
Right.
He talk about some front lines.
Hey, I'm trying to tell you, I wasn't trying to do it. Look, I tell people when they used to ask me, "You join the military?" No, I came from the military. I was born and raised and grew up in the military. The streets of Kansas City. That's all I needed to see. That was a war within a war.
And you survived.
And we survived.
You would have been perfect though.
No, because I wasn't taking them orders like that.
Well, I think, at least for me, I'll speak for myself. If you go into the military with the mindset that, particularly in boot camp, right? Everything that they're telling you, you're learning it for a purpose.
True, but also
it's not
think
like
about
that.
it too, though. That's 17, 18 years old.
Yeah,
that was,
and that's the perfect. That's fertile ground, though.
For who? For those who don't come from where I come from and do.
No, I had a lot of people from cities and places that were very rough, and I think the military does help you with discipline.
Nah,
it helps you with becoming a better.
I agree.
Yeah. And I think only reason why I say that is because the person you are right now, obviously you wasn't that person then.
No, true.
But you had that in you. So,
No,
I think
I
you would have did great.
I agree that with it. I don't know.
Mike would have came out with your brother.
You do,
Give me
but you
a
do
high five.
in the military. You do have the opportunity to work with people from all different walks
over.
of life. Yeah, so I met people from Iowa, people from California, people from New York, and I was on an aircraft carrier, the USS Carl Vinson CVN-70. So it's 5,000 plus people, right? And you're bunking with people from all walks of life. So the one thing I did learn in the military is how to get along with people, no matter what their beliefs are, et cetera. You just, because you have no choice. You have to be able to work together because the average age on the ship is maybe 21 and they're running the ship. You're landing $30+ million aircraft, et cetera.
But it is amazing how you can take, like you said, how many people?
5,000
like
plus.
5,000 plus people from various places that don't know each other, but can come together for a common goal and to get something done, a mission to get something done. But you can't take 3 people that's walking down the street right now to get them to do anything civilized with each other. It's gonna be that's like that's like the ASVAB test. That's a hard task to do.
Yeah. Well, I think when you have commonality of purpose, just like if you put it in a sports analogy, right? You coach every football season. You have one goal, right? Everybody on the team has that one goal, but then everybody has their roles to play. And if you play your role to the best of your ability, you're going to be successful. The people that don't play their role, they're probably not going to get in the game. The military is the same.
I got a place for them. Don't worry about it.
The military is the same way, except there's always the possibility of war. Right. Even if we've been in peacetime for however long, that's what ultimately, when you go through boot camp, you're being conditioned to be able to be in the military. And then once you get in, we call it in the Navy, get to the fleet, you're mastering your task. So in the event of war, you're prepared because the man next to you, the woman next to you, their life is contingent upon you being able to do your job.
Right.
So, yeah. So
make perfect sense. Perfect sense. I mean,
it's not for everybody though.
Honestly, I really wish, well, I ain't gonna say I wish, but I think that I would have been a great military.
Why is John rubbing his eyebrow right now?
You need the experience. You need the experience. The Marines still do this. I think
I'm not doing that. No, I'm not doing that.
They still do this.
No, I'm not doing that. I am not doing that, bro.
You're an educator. Spend a week with the Marines.
Go
through that process.
I'm not doing that.
It would. I'm telling you, you will enjoy it.
I am not doing.
You would enjoy it.
No, I wouldn't.
No, I think you would. It would remind you of home.
For one, I'm at an age now. Look, I'm at an age now. You definitely not finna yell at me. You're definitely not finna tell me to do something I don't want to do.
But it's the experience that you bring back and said, you know what? These guys right here probably should. Military is for you.
No, I'll talk to my daughter. She's a Marine. She'll give me everything that I need to know. Why'd you have to do this? Oh, because okay, fine, okay.
And the yelling, honestly, once you complete boot camp, the yelling stops.
No, I understand that.
Yeah.
But I'm at an age right now in my life that you're not about to tell me to do something that I don't want to do.
Yeah.
That's just not gonna happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen.
You hear this, Harrison?
Harrison. It's like, I mean, you know how you get your old uncle, your old grandfather, they just in their ways. I'm in my ways right now.
He in his ways in his 40s.
Yeah,
he didn't got there quick.
Yeah, I'm in my ways right now.
There's no going back at this point.
He done got there real
my
fast.
ways right now. So you're not gonna tell me I'm not gonna sit out here on in the wilderness or whatever. And
you said the wilderness.
Yeah, you're not gonna have me climbing those ropes and all this. No, I'm not gonna do all that, bro.
Well, again, it goes back to what branch of the service you decide on.
Bruh. Look, I'll tell you this though. What I would do, give me a ring and I'll knuckle up with anybody.
Yeah.
Yeah,
well, you learn physical combat as well.
Yeah, I got that. I ain't worried about that. that I would do.
That's what he'd be teaching. He'd be instructing right
there. That I would
just leave
do.
me right here. Forget the water.
You learn how to fire and clean a weapon.
I can do that already.
Yeah, you learn.
Can you swim?
Huh? I can save myself.
You see what he said? He said,
Look, I'm gonna tell you this. This is how I learned how to swim. My cousin in Lake Jacomo took me out and threw me and said, well, better make it back. And he was back, he was doing whatever, hollering, kick your feet and swim your arms.
Ladies and gentlemen, those who are listening to this radio show, I do not do this at home.
No, they do it to babies now.
Do they really?
No, they do.
They do it.
No,
they do it to you, Harrison.
No,
you remember?
they do it. No, they do it to little children because
they still doing that right now.
Yes, they do it to little children right now. They throw babies and then they walk around to the other side and the babies swim to them to the other side.
We're gonna have to Google this.
So Google it.
I don't know if they still do it.
We'll fact check.
Yeah, so my son went.
Google
We
search.
took him.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
A Google. So yeah,
We took him to swim. We took Miles to Swimtastic, and they didn't throw him in, but they do bring you out, and they kind of let them because babies have a natural ability to stay afloat.
Yeah,
right?
it's kind of like
you techniques.
It's kind of like I'm not comparing children to animals, but it's kind of like dogs. Dogs just automatically know how to swim. That's what they do to the. I'm telling you, they just.
What they do?
We don't recommend throwing anybody in anybody's water. No, I know what you're saying.
That, but I'm saying like if that's what they. I mean, that's how I learned how to swim.
I'm finding like pool noodles and everything.
Right.
Maybe it's like one class or one viral Twitter. I can't find where
That was
people.
back.
I'll try to.
That was back in 1990.
No, I'm telling you, bro, it's happening right now. They do it right now.
But like with Miles, the instructor brought him out in the water, had him on his back because they want you to get comfortable, right?
Right.
They teach you how to dunk your head under the water and stuff, and then they have you go down a slide. They have somebody in the water, and then they let you kind of swim because most kids can naturally doggy paddle,
right?
To kind of
I can't float.
Yeah. So in the Navy, you learn how to float in boot camp. You learn how to take your jeans off. You take your dungarees off.
Nah, I can't float. I can't tread water for a long time.
Oh,
like I need that edge. I need that.
Look, I'm gonna need to stand up when I'm done.
No.
Treading, I need to stand up.
No.
Stand up.
That's what I'm saying. I can't.
You can't.
You know
you
what
can't
I've
tread
done?
water. You have to be able to tread water because in the ocean you can't stand up.
I'll go to the bottom and then come up. That's in the pool, but in the ocean,
I'm dead, bro. I'm dead.
No,
in the
but
ocean.
the reason why we wear dungarees with the bell bottoms is because it allows air to get in there and you can tie them up and use it as a flotation device. Because if you have to abandon ship,
Harrison,
everybody has to get off.
just start playing Bone Thugs and Harmony. If I'm in the ocean. I don't know what they say.
The United States Navy will make sure before you graduate boot camp, the United States Navy will make sure you know how to swim, you know how to float, and you know how to use devices.
Float. I can't none of that.
Listen, we're gonna talk about the floating and all this other stuff. We about to take a quick break on 93.7
I'm
Ticket
gonna find
Malone
that
Radio
stuff.
Show.
93.7 The Ticket is proud to provide listeners with daily opportunities to win contests and prizes on our airwaves, and would like to take this opportunity to remind you of a couple rules. All participants must be 21 or older and must wait 30 days after winning a prize before participating in another contest. Once you win, you have 30 days to pick up your prize at the K&TK Studios, 1040 O Street in Lincoln, or your prize will be forfeit. Thank you for participating in our contest, and thank you for listening to 93.7 The Ticket.
Hey guys, it's Bill Bush. Next Ag Appraisal and Realty has opened a new location in Pender, Nebraska, in addition to their office in Lincoln. The real estate world can be confusing, so why wouldn't you want an expert helping you every step of the way? If you're looking to buy or sell farmland in Nebraska, Kansas, or Iowa, give Ethan Sorensen a call today at 402-380-0432 or visit them online at nextagrealestate.com. Next Ag Appraisal and Realty with locations in Lincoln and now Pender, Nebraska.
Hey, Nebraska! Register today for the 40th Annual Cornhusker State Games, taking place July 11th through the 21st in Lincoln, Omaha, and other Nebraska communities. The Cornhusker State Games features 70 sports for athletes of all ages and abilities. Price increases are approaching, so register early and save. For details, go to cornhuskerstategames.com. Special thanks to Platinum Partner Farmers Mutual of Nebraska, delivering dependable insurance coverage for your auto, farm, and home for over 130 years. Farmers Mutual of Nebraska, always alongside you.
Bagels and Joe is the perfect place for breakfast or lunch in May. Try their brand new cake batter cream cheese on any breakfast sandwich. Also, enjoy a new energy fusion drink with a variety of flavors and carrot cake muffins with cream cheese frosting. 4 locations in Lincoln and 1 in Seward. Bagels and Joe.
Hi everyone, Kendall Warnock, A1 Automotive in downtown Lincoln. Spring is here. Summer is fast approaching. With weddings, vacations, and weekend getaways on your mind, do not let car issues prevent you from getting where you need to be. Car problems shouldn't be something that you put up with. Let us get you back on the road in comfort and safety. We diagnose all makes and models from Porsches to Hondas, Toyotas, and Chevrolets. We fix a variety of issues with all of them with our talented techs and our experienced staff. A1 Automotive at 11th and L, downtown Lincoln, always honest answers.
I'm Karen Carr. I've been a realtor for 31 years. When I made a company change 12 years ago, I chose Lincoln First Realty, now NP Dodge. It's the oldest independently owned realty company in the country. Since becoming NP Dodge, we've continued our tradition of community involvement. Our management and staff are always available to offer support in marketing, technology, social media, and educational opportunities.
Expand your career with NP Dodge. Call Eric at 402-434-2222.
Community means something different to everyone. But for me, it means cheering on those around you during the good times and helping them out during the tough times. I'm softball player Jordy Ball, and I've been blessed with the support of my friends, family, coaches, and community throughout my life. When looking for a bank to call home, it was easy to choose Midwest Bank. I never feel like just another customer, and they're proud to support their communities. They love what they do, and it shows. Your community, your bank, Midwest Bank.
Spring in Nebraska brings green grass and warmer weather, but it also brings severe storms which can cause damage to your home. Meadowlark Exterior specializes in hail, storm, and wind damage restoration, as well as roofing, siding, and gutters for commercial or residential buildings. Meadowlark Exteriors focuses on fine craftsmanship and proves that in their attention to detail. They offer free roof inspections and estimates and insurance claim assistance, serving the Lincoln and Omaha surrounding areas. Call today at 402-875-2956 or go to meadowlarkexteriors.com.
Hi, it's Joel Norman, the voice of your Lincoln Stars hockey team. Tune in to 93.7 The Ticket every Tuesday night from 8 to 9 p.m. to hear the latest on the Stars with myself, head coach Rocky Russo, and special player guests.
Early break with Sip and Jake.
You guys talk about songs that you love. Is there a song that you absolutely loathe in this world?
Oh, there is, and I can't think of them right there.
I'm just picking Ozzy Osbourne song.
I despise with all my being Benny and the Jets by Elton John. I hate that song. Jersey Mike's or Chick-fil-A.
Chick is good. Jersey Mike's, I'm going to say it'd be 90th.
Come on.
90th.
Early break with Sip and Jake from 6 to 8 every weekday morning on 93.7 The Ticket. Now back to the Malone Radio Show, sponsored by The Post on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all owe me an apology. Yeah, we finna say I want my apology because, ladies and gentlemen, I pulled up what facts that I was talking about, video facts. What I was talking about, they throwing these children in the pool, and
in their backyard.
No, some of them was, but y'all seen the swimming pool lessons. The lady with y'all seen the lessons. So yeah, they are throwing these children in the pool to teach them how to swim. I told y'all I wasn't tripping.
Don't try that at home.
I'm not saying try it. I'm just saying it's happening.
Home.
That's all I'm saying. It's happening.
What was the fact? Okay? So we give you that one.
Okay,
we give you that one.
Lo siento, Mike.
Okay,
Lo siento.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Harrison, what did we find on Google?
At the beginning of the show, you asked if everybody has to take the SFAB test. Yes, everybody does it. And regardless of the branch, depending on the branch, there's minimum scores of entry that can vary between branches, but everybody has to take it regardless if you're entering into the military.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and if you are prepping for the ASVAB, you definitely want to score a 50 or higher. If you score at least a 50, that will qualify you for pretty much all of the branches. But the higher your score is, the more offerings of jobs they will refer you for. Because remember, the ASVAB is broken into multiple parts. So you can not score high in one area, but score really high in another. So it's all about your cumulative score.
There you go.
John Fisher.
There you go. There you go. I had a buddy who scored real high, and he could have had any job he wanted, and he picked infantry.
It happens.
Yeah.
It happens because again, it goes back to what your
you
preference
used
is, or what you're used to.
I probably would have did infantry too, because I'm not finna sit in no kitchen and wash no dishes. I'm not finna build no bombs. I'm not finna.
But we
computer and
you remember earlier we talked about though transferable skills, like if you decide not to make a career out of the military. So, and special thank you to all of the people that are in the infantry.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Thanks for everybody for serving.
Yeah. If you are considering going into the military, I would highly encourage you do your research, look at your own interests, and think about if you decide to only stay in for 4 years or 6 years or what have you. You want to acquire skills like Mike was talking about earlier that are transferable. So if you do get out, you make yourself a viable candidate because you're also going to have that veteran behind your name, which is helpful. Because
you still get benefits, don't you?
Absolutely. You have
that's the part I want.
Yeah. You have the VA home loan.
Yeah,
you see the USAA commercials.
Yeah.
USAA.
Yeah, you get that. You have those fringe benefits. And also a lot of employers themselves are veterans. So you have that walking through the door.
Right.
Because they feel like
but you ain't gotta wait at these hospitals and stuff either. You get to go to the VA.
You can, yeah. So yeah, there's a lot of great benefits to it.
Yeah.
And you get discounts for everything. Home Depot gives a 10% discount to veterans.
Can you be a kin to somebody?
No.
USAA. The
USAA, yes.
If your parents served or something like that, the kids get the bennies.
No, I mean I'm talking about like I want to go to the VA too.
No, sir.
They don't
You can't go by yourself.
No. They don't inherit.
You wouldn't be able to go by yourself, but you could go with somebody.
Yeah.
You have to show them your ID when they go and check in, boom, boom, boom. But you couldn't.
I couldn't reap the benefits.
If you're married to a veteran, you potentially could.
Nah, I want. My grandfather was a vet. It should pass down. I should inherit that.
You may qualify. I think USAA, you might get that, but
I don't want no bank account. I got one of them.
I want more than a bank account. USAA. I reach out to them and get them to be a sponsor.
I was going to say, they better sponsor pretty soon
right.
here.
Yeah. I said it like twice.
Yeah.
I want to go to the VA. I got a homeboy go to the VA. I'm talking about he get chiropractor. I'm everything that.
It's full service.
That's crazy.
Hey.
But if you want to work for the VA, you can go to www.usajobs.gov.
I don't want to do that.
No.
Do you reap the benefits?
You don't get. You work for the Veteran Affairs Administration.
I want the benefits.
It's not
have
too late.
to be
It's
a
not too late for you to get in
veteran.
the military, man.
Yeah, it is. It's way past that.
Oh no, they'll take you.
Yeah.
You got the mentality. Hey, this has been a great show. Hey, Thomas coming in the clutch for us tonight. Thank you so much for showing up tonight and sharing a little bit of your story and what you do, and hopefully it encourages somebody out there that is thinking about the military or thinking about other careers. Please reach out to those websites. And for Mike,
Teach your kids how to swim.
Teach them how to swim. Somebody help Mike find a church. I'd like to see him in a robe. I know he can sing a little bit. Harris, thanks so much again for all that you do. This is the Malone Radio Show, 93.7 The Ticket. Next week, we have a special guest. I'm telling y'all, tune in. This is going to be hot. We're going to get into a lot of topics. And he's going to let you know what he's going to be doing on that weekend. So
big shout out to Mama Tula. I can't wait to see you.
She'll be here tomorrow.
Yes, she will be.
Y'all have a good night.
Peace.
High schoolers, unleash your creativity and learn about